Chivas Regal. Yeah, it's a big surprise. I'm just jumping in. No warning. There it is. The busiest highway in Western Canada. It's kind of quiet right now, but it's going to pick up. It's minus, what's the temperature, hon? Minus 17 Celsius. We had minus 27 Celsius without the wind chill. So it's been cold. Anyway, yeah, it's all good. Okay, so look, yeah, we don't exactly celebrate Christmas, but we know that many of our friends do. And we celebrated it for most of our life. So here we are. You don't hear from me too often. Stuff's going on. We're still here. We're still in the place. And we got a lot of beautiful stuff going on. I got my Kage sign. Stella is still growing all kinds of food in the house. And that's just in the living room. And we're going to have a crap ton of peppers from that plant. Lots. Somebody's here. Oh, dirty sausage. Fuck it. Michigan Lifestyle. Hello. Michael DePaul.
Michael.
Falcon. Hoser.
What's he doing in there?
He's calling me a hoser. Yeah, you're my fellow hoser fucker.
The only hose we don't drain, because we love him. Right?
I have no idea where that came from. Anyway, okay. Elva Hernandez. Hello, that's a new name. Hi. Hello. Elva Hernandez. I don't know who that. Hey, welcome.
That's a cool name.
It is cool, yeah.
I love it.
Elva. That's right on.
Cool.
Michigan Lifestyle. Love to see you. Hey, everybody. Yeah.
Hey, Michigan.
Yeah, and Michael DePaul is here. And Dirty Sausage. You fucking right. Like the family. Ziggy 67. Hey, how you doing? Merry Christmas. I can't read that.
Stretcher.
Okay, so.
Sorry.
Skrikaskrishajevic.
Can we call you?
Am I close?
Am
I? I know. I'm not even close. I don't even know what country that's from. But that's hello, Skrita. I'm gonna call you Skrita. Is that okay?
Srita.
Can I
Srita.
just for short?
Srita.
Hey, Mary Luck. Mary Luck's here. Hello.
Oh, right on.
Carly Simon. We always know we can count.
Carly.
Hi, Carly. Welcome. And how is life on the island, Vancouver Island? Carly Simon.
Oh, is that where she is?
Yeah.
didn't know
Professor Falcon, drunk Canadians on a live stream. What more could you ask for? I'm not drunk yet.
I'm not drunk.
No,
I don't drink.
I'm not drunk yet. It's only
I can drink.
It's only my second scotch. We are making a really cool pasta right now.
Yes. Linguine, to be exact.
Yep. Okay, Screeta. Yeah, so Screeta says it's okay for I can call him that. Hey, Screeta. Like I can see the spelling. So let me know what language, what your culture is, and because I want to get this right. I want to try and attempt your name. I do. Yeah, so yeah, it's yeah, we're still here. We're still behind, but we're building for the spring. We're putting everything together. We're gonna make it happen. I've decided I don't care. I am gonna put as much effort into this place as I did Prepper's Paradise, which we lost, as everybody knows. But this is going to be the new Prepper's Paradise, and we've got so much going on here. And I couldn't have done this without help. I couldn't have done this without all of you. And
Meanwhile, Stella's going for smoke.
Smoke.
Excuse me.
Ziggy wants to know how his remote viewer. He doesn't talk to us anymore. We don't know. We don't know. He doesn't talk to us.
He defriended us somehow.
He defriended us, yeah. Kulinar. Hey, how you doing?
Kulinar.
Yeah, Kulinar.
Another
Why aren't you blue? Oh, because you have a different channel name. That's why.
Oh.
That's why. Okay. James Selder, hello, Merry Christmas to all. Yes. And again, here's the thing, like, the biggest thing about this time of year isn't it's us getting together. It still gives us this time of year to get together and be joyous together and celebrate Thudo. Wow, this is quite the nice surprise. Thudo, at Thudo. Okay, I think I recognize the face in your emoji, Thudo, but I'm not sure I know the name. Can you tell me what your channel used to be? Or, okay, here's the thing. So, okay, this is what's happening. Terry LaBiche. Oh, Stella. Stella is picking up cones. She's out there in her slippers picking up cones, having a smoke. Oh my goodness. So here's the thing. So your channel name doesn't show up anymore. What shows up is your YouTube identifier. So it's at Thudo or at Kage Scott or whatever it is, okay? Christmas and Godspeed, everyone. So where are you from? Kulinar. We are at Olds, Alberta. We are on the prairies. We've a new spot here. It's awesome. We're renting 20 acres. It's possible we could rent 125 with the farm field and another pasture. But we're starting out with the 20 acres. And I'm making my charcoal products and my liquid fertilizers. And I'm recovering from my brain injury, which should be fucking obvious. And we're going to have greenhouses and gardens here and a farmer's market. Enjoy your cider. James Selder, hello. Hang on. Christmas is a Christian thing, correct or not? Yeah, well, it is. Yeah, Christmas is a Christian thing. I've just discovered, along with a lot of other folks over the years, that our calendar and a lot of the stuff that we've been fed is not. They're trying to, as we know now, what they're trying to do to us and everything. But that's why I'm not like just shooting it down. Angela, hello. Lemon, what happened to your eye? So, hang on, give me a second. Okay, so I have a major brain injury. So what happened is we had to leave the place that we spent 3 years building. We had a beautiful spot, and we called it Prepper's Paradise, and there was gardens, and we were building greenhouses and doing all kinds of really nice stuff, beautiful flowers and gardens and veggies and all stuff. And the people that owned it, that got me there in the first place, they changed their mind, and they evicted us, and they tore it down. And so I had to keep Stella. And I filmed you. I filmed you out there.
Oh, you did?
With picking up those cones.
Okay.
And I got a job at a farm in Alberta in the calving operation as the night supervisor. And I would work from 10 o'clock at night till 8 o'clock in the morning. And I would supervise the calving, and I would, if a cow was having a calf, I would, make sure everything was going to be okay. And we had a special chute set up in a barn so that when a cow was having a problem calving or other circumstances, we could deal with it. And one of the circumstances was sometimes cows won't let their calf suck. It could be an older cow. It could be, most of the time, it's a younger cow, especially this situation. It was a heifer. It was her first calf. And they don't like being confined, but when it's below minus 15 Celsius, which is very, very cold, you bring them in to calve. You don't let them do it outside because the calf can die immediately. It can be frozen, and there can be all kinds of problems. Hypothermia. It can cause a million things. So when it's at a certain temperature, you bring them inside, and they have the calf inside. So the girl on the shift before me did that, and well, I'm a bit of a, yeah, I'm a Gen Xer. I'm ex-mill. I'm ex-farmer. I grew up. I'm just a tough motherfucker. Okay, I just don't give a fuck about a lot of things. I just say fuck it and just do it. And everybody knew that. And she was scared of this cow because this cow, they'll do this. They'll spin around in circles and they'll knock their calf over. They'll attack the gate to get at the people that are trying to. So this cow was a fucking psycho. 900-pound cow, first calf.
Hi, Eric.
And
Good to see
so
you.
I'm answering a question.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. So she was scared of this cow. She was able to separate the calf from the cow. And so and she knew I was coming. She knew it was getting close to shift change and I was coming, and she could get me to do what I do because I just, Anyway, because I grew up on a farm. I grew up dealing with like purebred Herefords and purebred Holsteins and purebred Charolais and purebred Brahmas. Like, Dad had a massive fucking operation. We had all these big fucking cattle. So I grew up dealing with all these huge cattle. So, anyway. So I set up the pens and I got the cow in the pen. And what you do is you put grain in a bucket on the other side of what's called a head gate. And the head gate is a steel gate. And what it does, when the cow comes through, the shoulders push on the gate and it closes and it locks on their neck on both sides and locks them in place. So they can't go anywhere. And then there's a wall that you can close. It's a gate, it's a steel gate. And you can close that on. It has a locking mechanism on top. And you can squeeze them in. It's called a squeeze. And so I thought, because she went bang, and the gate went bang. So I thought, well, okay, she's locked in. So I started moving away from the wall, and I got behind the gate. Because you start with the gate over here, okay, the end of the gate, and then you move it out, and then as you get across the room, you have to grab it. You have to grab the locking mechanism and get it into the catch, and so I was doing that. She wasn't locked in. And she came out and she spun. She's 900 pounds. That steel gate is 200 pounds of steel. And I'm like 195 pounds. And so it's a fulcrum, if you know what a fulcrum is. So it did that. So it's on a hinge. And this is the end of the gate, my fingertips, where I'm standing. And she spun her body 900 pounds at full speed. And I got the gate in the face. And then I got the cement wall against the back of my head. and my glass. I was wearing the same exact model of glasses I have here, steel frame glasses. So they got this got pushed into this eye. This eye needs surgery. I can still see out of this eye, but it's a challenge. But I can still do it. And um, hang on, give me a sec. Yeah, so I got hit in the face with the gate. My glasses went flying. My head hit the wall, and then she was still pushing the gate against me, up against the wall. And I was out cold after the first hit. I was out cold. The second hit for sure, because I don't remember any of it. And I remember up to this point. There's a big red bar where the locking mechanism is bright red, and I just remember seeing red. That's the last thing I remember. And what we think happened, it was minus 20 Celsius in the barn. Because that's part of the barn, you don't keep it warm. It's still at ambient. It's always a little bit above ambient, but anyways. I was knocked out cold. And we think what happened is I fell, I got like slammed against the gate, and my eye was open, and there was no protection. And my eye froze to the steel pipe, and it ripped the lens off my eye. And so I'm waiting for eye surgery to repair this eye. They have to completely repair the eye. They have to completely repair this eye, all the muscles in behind, the cheekbone and the forehead, the nose. The bones have healed and the muscles have healed, but the eye hasn't, because the eye took it got smoked, and it's misshapen, and it's not, the eyeball is not a perfect circle. It's like doing this, my right eye, and so is my left eye. But the front of the eye, the iris, the lens, and all that is ripped off. So I have to have the eye patch. That's why I'm wearing the eye patch. Okay. Steel and trees. Okay. Steel and trees. I can't do it on my phone. And I don't know why you're not blue. I think fucking YouTube did this to us. But I guarantee you I'm going to go on my laptop and you will be blue, steel and trees. True story. I'm going back in chat. Republic of Alberta, fucking rights. Glory to God. Carly Simon. Well, you know, if Alberta goes separate, I'm moving out there. Hey, guess what? You've got a place to stay until you can find a place of your own. That's a true story. Carly Simon. Angela H. Hello. Have I been to Lethbridge? Yeah, but not for a couple of years. I haven't been to Lethbridge for a couple of years, Falcon. We're a lot closer to it than I used to be. It's still a bit of a drive, and these highways are dangerous down here in the south. These highways are dangerous. A week ago, we had a really bad storm. It was snowing an inch an hour. It was minus 25 Celsius, and we had 80-kilometer-an-hour winds. You couldn't see fuck all. There was like pile-ups. There was a 100-car pile-up at Airdrie. There was a 20-car pile-up at Didsbury. There was a 10-car pile-up at Carstairs. There was a 5-car pile-up right outside our house. So I know it's not very good, but if you can see the tiny red light down there where the Co-op gas station is, there's a tow truck bringing a smashed car. There we go. Anyway, there's an overpass right there. The truck is just going past. There's an overpass there. From the end of that overpass all down to that gas station was cop cars, fire trucks, and tow trucks. It was that bad of a pileup. Right outside the house, right here. Just a mess. Just a mess. And on the way to Lethbridge, that Highway 3, that is some dangerous shit. They get some seriously... I've been on there. When it's just glare black ice. Dangerous, dangerous stuff. So, Jesus was not born in December, Ziggy. No, he was born September 11th. Yeah. When you take the Jewish calendar and our whatever this calendar is, and you cross-reference them, yeah. Anyway, I'm catching up, folks. All Romans tied Christmas with the winter solstice festival in England. Simple as that. Yeah, yeah. When they went to England and they started mixing with the Germanic and the English and all those people. Yeah, that's exactly true. That's exactly true. Is it Limhan? 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 Okay. Yeah, you're right. Thudo, Edwin C. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Edwin. Okay, I recognize your emoji. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Good to see you. Yes. Okay. Oh, Terry Labiche. I'm on comp. And compensation is trying to say that this didn't happen in the accident. I'm fighting them. I have to get a lawyer. I'm on compensation right now. They are only paying me for 2/3 of my wage. So I'm way behind. But yes, they're on it, but they're not. I'm praying extra for your rage. I'm sure you're hurt. No, it's okay. Don't worry. Look, it's Kage, okay? Like, fuck, man. I got 11 bullet holes in me. I got 82 broken bones. Do I give a fuck about this? Yeah. Am I dealing with it? Yeah. And I'll get through it. And the biggest thing is I'm taking care of her, okay? So just don't worry about me. Worry about her. And I'm taking care of Stella and the putties, and I'm at a new place, and everything's cool. So thank you, Ziggy. Social Security system. We're in Canada, and so Ziggy, there is Social Security. The first thing they offer you is suicide. We have a MAID, Medical Assistance in Dying, MAID. That's under this current Liberal government. The first thing they offer you, especially if you're a veteran, especially if you're Special Forces veteran, especially if you're a truther on YouTube and you've been fucking pointing all this shit out for how many years, first thing they offer you is suicide. I drink scotch and eat raw garlic every day. COVID is scared of me. No, I'm serious. I'm serious, Carly. If you can't find a place of your own that you can afford, and you need you need the land, and this goes for everybody. This goes for everybody that I'm going to vet. Now, I don't need to vet Carly. She's vetted herself over the years with me. There's a lot of folks. If you're blue, you're not new. And when all this shit goes down, if you need to land, you come here. And Creighton, hello. So good to see you. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas and Happy Christmas. Yes, you're from England. That's awesome. You're from Northern Ireland, but Happy Christmas. I get it. That's cool. Thank you. And yes, and you too, because that shit you're dealing with right now. Anyway, yeah. Stella VW is here. 7772. That's Stella. Hey, Susie is here. Hello, hello. Cha-Cha. Okay, again, you're not blue. And Cha-Cha, I am going to go back on my laptop in this chat when I'm done. I can't right now. They won't let me do it on the phone. I can't. I know you're supposed to be able to, but trust me, I've tried. You can't do it. I will go to my laptop and you will be blue again. Camo Carl, hello. Hey, okay, so Camo, check your, it says I'm still subscribed to me, but it won't let me comment on your channel. So Camo, you did a video a few days ago and you showed that cool Dodge and all the ambulance truck and all that you got. And I tried to comment on it and it wouldn't let me do it. So can you please make sure I'm not blocked? because that's the other thing YouTube is doing. They're not just unsubbing us. They're blocking us now. So if you could check that, brother, please, brother Camo Carl, please check that. Was it you that had a live stream? Somebody had a live stream a few last week, I think maybe, and I tried to just come in and say hi and it wouldn't let me do it. So I think they might have blocked me from your channel. So if you could check that, please. I bought ivermectin from a pharmacy in Florida. Yeah, and make sure it's the actual ivermectin. There's a couple of reduced power over the counter stuff that's still good. But if you want true ivermectin, you pretty much have to go to your farm supply place. But check that out. Just make sure. Riverway, hello. Hello, colder neighbors. Yeah. And you're not blue. I'll fix that. Yeah, I need a passport. Mine expired to visit Canada. They won't let me have a passport. Well, they took my passport and my it's called Nexus card when I left the military. I have never had. Oh, there's food.
Food.
Just hang on a second. Stella is feeding. That's all good. So yeah.
So you never had a...
I've never had a passport of my own, ever.
Oh.
No. Well, you didn't need one years ago. You didn't need a fucking passport. You went to the border. You said hi to Carl, because he was the guy at the border crossing. He knew who you were. He recognized your car. And you drove to Montana. And then you came home, and the back seat was full, and the trunk was full, and Carl's like, do you have anything illegal? And he'd be like, no. You'd come home. And then in 2006, they decided, no, we can't let that happen. So anyways, I've never had a passport of my own, but when I was in the military, when I used to go a lot of places and do a lot of things, and it was never me, I was never there, I don't know anything, that guy, I didn't stop at checkout. I didn't go through security. I didn't stop at the border crossing. But when I left the military, they took all that away. And I just never bothered. I just didn't care. Because again, for the first few years, it didn't matter. I didn't need it. I would just go down and I'd go see friends, or I'd go to a baseball game, or I'd go shopping, or whatever the fuck it was. And didn't need it. And then when they made it so I needed it, it was like, I don't care. Okay, hang on. Just a sec. Come on. Oh, fuck off. We're having linguine and sauce. And there's hamburger and bacon from an actual butcher, not from the store. It's from an actual butcher locally. Okay, so here we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And we picked up actual spices and some Italian mix at the store today. So, yeah, this is really good. Okay, so hang on. Let me catch up. I'm just catching up on chat. Give me a sec. Yeah, thank you, Carl. Because, again, I think they're fucking with us. Because I couldn't comment on your video, and I couldn't join your live chat. I think it was you. I think it was you, Camel Carl, that I tried to join your chat just to say hello, and they wouldn't let me do it.
There's videos you can't even like anymore.
We finally might have a United Ireland. That would be fucking cool. And Creighton, if you could have a United Ireland would be awesome.
Yeah, right?
Because I honestly believe, like, seriously, we all need to be friends. We all need to be able to go to each other's places without too much trouble. But we still need our own countries. But we need our lives. We need our heritage back. And I think that Ireland and Wales and Scotland and England I think that they should be their own thing, and the people should know it's their own thing. Yeah, Carl, with the way things are right now, I'm pretty sure they would really fuck with you to come here, and they would. I know this. They would really fuck with me to come there. Because again, if I could come to the States, if I didn't have a problem getting across the border, I would have come to see a bunch of you, like Mad Shad and Slow Country and probably you and a bunch of others, Johnny Highwoods, and there's just a bunch of American friends I have. I have a lot of American friends from days long before YouTube as well that I would love to come see. But if I tried to cross the border right now, yeah. Okay. But yeah, so who is it? The ringer. Ringer is going to Stella.
Of course. Everybody loves Stella.
Because everybody loves Stella. And Stella gives the cats treats and food.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
And lovings and everything.
Yeah.
And all my bed.
Yeah. Cha-Cha says, LOL, Stella, get that Skittle.
Yeah. That's what your wife. Yeah.
Camo Carl said, get him, Stella.
Yeah.
Keep him in line. Keep him in line, that motherfucker.
Game is on. I'll get him in a heartbeat.
Oh, so good. It's really good. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers. Skull.
Skull.
Oh yeah, skull. Skull. Okay.
Skull. Yeah. Not skull as in skeleton. Skull.
Here we go.
Yeah.
To all my military friends. Well, and everybody else, but this is the PPCLI toast as told by Bill from Kid Country. If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Kid Country was a country band, country rock band back in the 80s and 90s that should have had albums, and the system wouldn't let them have it, but they were like fucking awesome. Anyway, they were all guys from our infantry, our PPCLI. So we had a bit of a brotherhood thing going on. So here it is. Here's to it and for it and to it again. If you ever get to it and you don't do it, well, I'm going to tie you to it. No, I'm going to, sorry, brain injury. I'm going to bring you to it. I'm going to tie you to it. And I'm going to make you do it until you die from it. Cheers. Yeah. Okay, now I want spaghetti. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. This linguine, we're having linguine. And,
Same shit.
and,
The sauce.
and
It's the sauce that
it's the sauce, yeah. And real tomatoes also.
Mm-hmm.
There's real tomatoes in here, cherry tomatoes from a plant in our house.
Yep.
In the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
In the sauce. Trouble with the world is no one drinks from the skulls of their enemies anymore. Carl.
I don't blame them. That's disgusting.
She's a girl.
Women are more sensitive to these things.
Yeah. Ah, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So bad when Mad Shad lost his puppers. Yeah, Carly's son. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, here's the thing. There is a circle of life. She honestly lived longer than she was supposed to. She lived 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
And she lived 18 years with that cancer and all that. And now she's giving back because he buried her property and she's giving back. He gets to visit her. Her spirit will have moved on. And someone else by now is enjoying that spirit.
That spirit, yeah. They don't know we lost Jewel just recently.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking of Scrapper and Festus, and
Yeah.
so Traveler is gone. My cat Traveler, my buddy. And so is Jewel, our little sweetheart Jewel. She got taken. We don't know. It was either the badger, an owl, or a coyote, because we got all three here. I let her out one night to go do her thing, and she never came back. And the day I went into the hospital with this injury, Traveler, and so Stella told me like a week after, I was in the hospital for about a week, and she's like, I haven't seen Traveler. And again, Traveler would fight coyotes. Traveler would fight fox. He didn't give a shit. He would beat the shit out of skunks. Traveler just didn't give a fuck. And I think it finally caught up to him.
Yeah. There were too many against him, probably.
Probably too many coyotes. But again, that's life. We lose friends, whether it be people or pets or animals. And yeah. So yeah. And again, back to Mad Shad. He gave her 18 years of the best life he could, and she was a happy dog, sweetheart, and yeah. Cha-Cha, you lost your mom a month ago. Prayers said, Cha-Cha.
I feel
And we're both saying the same thing. Yeah.
I feel you, honey.
Yeah.
I lost my mom in 2016 of cancer. Yeah.
I lost my mom in 2000. I lost my dad in 93. My fiance in 95. And our child when she died. And just don't give up. Come on, look how happy I am now. Look at that. Who is that?
What's going on here?
Well, again, we're not meant to give up.
We're trying our best to carry on.
Yep.
Because if we don't do it, folks, you're just ruining the rest of your own life.
Yep.
So make it happen. Make it happen for yourself.
Yep. And again, that's why we are here together. Like those of us here in these chats, in these live streams, and some of us email each other. Some of us have our own phone. They have each other's phone numbers, and we're a family.
Yep.
And you have, yes, Acha, you have to stay positive, and I do. I do. Even through all this shit. Okay, so here's some good news. So, um, I wrote, well, I had to sit down one day when I was still in the military back in 1999, and shit was heavy. Like, fucking heavy. I was involved in heavy, heavy stuff. And, one day I just sat down. I remember this. It was a Friday afternoon. Everybody else had taken off for the weekend, but I had to stay until 4 o'clock and then close the doors where I was. You know, and I had nothing to do. Like the place was clean, all the duties were done. There was nothing left to do for the entire afternoon. And I'm sitting at the computer and I'm doing all my reports and all that shit, putting everything in, entering all the data, blah 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 blah.
Come on, you were playing solitaire.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I've never once in my life played solitaire.
No.
Not fucking once have I ever played
That's
solitaire.
the most boring thing. I swear.
Anyways, not fucking once have I ever played solitaire. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I had nothing to do until 4. There's nobody on base. Like, nobody. Not just our unit, base. Like, it's a Friday. Seriously. And by the way, it was Labor Day long weekend. So trust me, there was nobody there. Oh yeah, so I started typing. And I just started because you could, in those days, you could isolate your terminal so that it didn't go on the net. And so I was because again, I had the security clearance to have an isolated terminal. Because that's how you did your things. Let's just put it that way. So I isolated the terminal, which means I unplugged the phone from the back, and I unplugged the power source, so I was running off battery, so they couldn't even read it through the power line, because we could do that. You could honestly do that. So I did that, and I just typed for 3. I just put it down. It's just all this shit that I just needed to get fucking rid of. I just put it down. Took this, and we still. It was, honest to God, it was a floppy disk. So I pulled out the floppy disk, signed everything off, signed everything out, did the photo, did all that shit. Put in my authorization code, and I took it home. Went home, had a big meal, and after supper, I put the floppy disk in my computer at home, and I unplugged. And I grabbed some Mike's Hard Lemonade, and I just kept typing. And at 4 a.m., I realized I've had a lot of mics, and I haven't eaten since supper. I haven't slept. I got an hour before I have to get into my gear and go report, because I was the duty guy that weekend, so I had to go back and run the whole fucking show, even though there was nobody fucking there. Anyway, it was 4 in the morning, and I looked what I had written, and I was like, holy shit, that's fucking a lot. Like it was like 50 some pages. I think it was 57 pages I had written. I was just getting everything off my chest. All my life, all my experience, all the shit I'd gone through from June 6, 1986 until then was there. I'd written the whole fucking thing down. I got right up to that moment in time. And when I did that, and then I stopped, and then I realized, holy fuck, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm pissed off, I'm a little bit drunk, and it's, oh fuck, it's 4 in the morning. And, so, oh, by the way, it's funny, I'm telling you this story. So, I'm in Canada, I'm in northern Canada. So, in the summer, that's considered darkness. Yeah. Anyway. So I put it all away, did my duty on Saturday, was off on Sunday, reported in on Monday. No, I didn't, because it was a 4-day weekend. So I didn't report. It was Tuesday. I reported in. Went to my commanding officer. She's like blah 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 blah. I'm like blah 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 blah. And yeah, writing is therapeutic. So that's the story I'm telling. So anyway, well, she's like, print it out and give it to me. So I did. So Thursday morning, she called me into her office, and she's like, holy fuck. And she's like, how much of this am I cleared for? And I said, most of it you're not. And anyway, she said, here's what you do. She's like, obviously you need to deal with this. And yeah, she said, write it as a novel, add a bunch of fictional characters and situations, change the times and date, and write a novel. So she said, do it as an outline. And then bring that back to me. And so I did that. And then I spent the next 3 years writing the novel, The Truth and the Circle Around It. Could not, absolutely could not get published. Not even close. And, but I finished it, and I rewrote it, and I did a bunch of rewrites and blah, blah, blah. I took it to all kinds of publishers, and I tried, and back in those days, it was not easy to self-publish. Trust me. It was very economically not viable. So, I got on with the rest of my life. I started writing book 2. I started writing some other books. I did all that. And then, 9/11, Kosovo. Well, Kosovo, then 9/11, and Kosovo mixed in with 9/11, and other places, Ivory Coast and Sierra Leone, and then no longer in the military after 2004. Well, anyway, and I had to get on with my life. I tried writing, and then in 2010, my house burnt down, lost everything. Now, I was able to get a laptop out of the fire, and that had the first novel and I had my sticks and all that shit. And then, but I lost book 2. Gone. Gone. Book 2 was gone. And a lot of other stuff I'd written was gone. And, I started piecing stuff together and rewriting and doing all, but it's a lot of shit happening. Then I had my cancer. Well, I had all the injuries after the fire. And then my cancer, and then other shit that happened in the world. And then I was forbidden for doing anything for a few years because I was on the team. And then I was advising the Q team. Anyways, my point is, over the last 72 hours, I started writing again, and I'm finishing book 2. I'm 18 chapters deep in book 2. So I'm going to finish book 2 of the trilogy, and God willing, and everything happening, and blah blah, I'm going to finish book 3. I've also been approached a couple of months ago. I was asked to write chapters for a book that is a university study from the University of Pakistan and the University of Alabama. They're co-chaptering a book on biochar. And so I was asked to write chapters for this book. So I submitted 1 chapter. And waiting to hear about that. They want more, but I've submitted that. So yeah. But there's no writer's block. I'm writing, and it's going great. And so yeah. So tomorrow is Christmas Eve. And as you know, I usually do a show on Christmas Day. I probably will. I'll probably do a live stream on Christmas Day. And bring everybody in and have fellowship and spend time together. And I think the other thing is, a few years ago, I started reading chapters out of my book. Here's what happened. YouTube hit me with copyright strikes. Telling me that I was reading copywritten material. I said, yeah, it's mine. I wrote it. Those copyrights are mine. They still took all those videos down. Most of them. Anyway. So. That's the kind of shit they're putting us through right now. That's the stuff they're doing to us. But, so I think I'm probably going to do a show on Christmas Day. And, just let everybody have a good time. And maybe I'll read a chapter or 2. I am not going to self-publish. I am not. I am still looking for a publisher. There are some other people who have found some ways around things. And so maybe got to run, cha-cha, Merry Christmas. And no, I will not use AI. I get those all the time. Oh yeah, use AI to rate your video. Finish your books and write your website. Yeah, I get that all the time. It's like no. Nope. Not doing it. So, anyway, folks, we are almost at the hour. And I'm going to call it here. Is Paladin Press still around? Yes, it is, Terry LaBiche. Paladin Press will not touch my stuff. They were one of the first ones I went to. They will not touch my stuff. Now, if I was to write a book on gardening or biochar or my charcoal or these kind of things, maybe they've been bought out by one of the big fucking players, and trust me, they will not publish me. Anyway, hey Mary Brown, thank you. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna call it a live stream here now, folks, and I don't know what time. I'll try to put up a reminder. I'm gonna look and see who else is on and what time they're doing things and kind of play it that way, and then we'll get together on Christmas Day and spend some time together. All right. Cheers.